Hi, I'm Jeffrey Wood. In this video we're going to do the actual installing of WordPress. Now what you're going to discover as we do these videos is I can explain what I'm doing, or I can do what I'm doing, but explaining what I'm doing while I'm doing it, you're going to find lots of pauses and gaps, and that's just my brain not working as quickly as everyone else's. That's alright. Okay, here we are in HostGator. Now, this is kind of a quick install button. Get started with WordPress today. If you don't have that on your cPanel host, you can come down here to, where'd it go? Fantastico. Oh, there it is. Fantastico. Click on that and it'll take you to a screen where you can then click on WordPress, click on install, and it'll take you through the same steps. In this case though, we're going to do this. When you click on this, it brings you over to this screen, and you click on continue. You select the domain, which in this case is Golf Course Yard. Now this spot here, this is in case you don't want to install it in the main directory. So if you want people to go to golfcourseyard.com and see one thing, and golfcourseyard.com/blog to get to the actual blog, you would put it in here, and you would put the name of the subdirectory you want to install it in, whether it be .com/blog or insights or whatever you wanted to call it. Enable auto upgrades. I like to do those myself. For the admin, you put the email address where you're planning on getting notifications like subscription updates and whatnot. So wood@gmail.com. Blog title is Have Yourself a Golf Course Yard. Golf Course Yard _ Now for the admin user, that's the username you're going to use to log in. Do not use admin. It is one of the most easily guessed and hacked things. It just lowers your security by doing it. Alright, first name, Wood, and then you click on Install Now. Illegal character. Oh, only letters and numbers. Alright. Oh. Fix that anyway. No problem. Install now. Now, one of the things I like to do when I'm installing a WordPress blog, or just doing anything where I'm changing a website, is I like to have two tabs. So I have this tab, and then over here I have, and you can't really see it there, I have golfcourseyard.com, and this is what you see if you type in the address right now. So back to this, you get your congratulations, gives you the password, which I'm actually going to change later, but I need that for now. And it comes in, this one installs the super cache with you, or for you. Any case, when you go over here and click on refresh, there's the blog. Now, let me get it out of this. Okay, so drop this down so you can see. So you go to golfcourseyard.com admin. that takes you to your login panel. So for the username, master, the password, and of course, as I said, the password's going to be changed by the time you see this video. Log in, I'll save that. I use RoboForm as a password manager. Now as you can see from the screen, we already have one update to do. So we're going to go ahead and do that while we're at it. And it's a plugin that I'm going to not use, but just for this sake we're going to do it. It's a Jetpack by WordPress.com, so it has WordPress.com, which is where you could put a free blog if you wanted. So if I was going to do this on that, it would be golfcourseyard.wordpress.com. I never use it. I got banned from it way back when I first got it started and didn't know what I was doing, and they took my site as being a spammy site instead of a real site, so they wouldn't let me do affiliate links, or basically the whole reason I got into internet marketing. I've long since learned from my mistakes, but I've never gone back and tried to appeal it. So I wouldn't recommend it anyway, because they control what you can and can't put on there. And so if there's a product you really want to endorse and they don't like it, you're the one who's out of luck. Anyway, but for this sake we're going to update it in case you're new to this. Now, I did select all because I'll do it all at once. You update plugins like this. Now the one thing I've learned is that sometimes it will take a while to go through and update all of them. Should you click on anything else on your blog, you'll come up to, it'll give you an error message saying this site is down for maintenance. Don't panic. Give it time and it will come back. Okay, so at this point we can return to plugins page or return to the WordPress updates. Now at this point nothing has changed over here. Right now, as is, you don't have to do anything else. You're ready to go, you can just start blogging. We're not going to do that. First of all, I don't like some of the plugin, at least one, and I want a different theme, and I don't want the hello world, this is your first post, or this default comment. And if you look, the meta section down here, if you go to your website, someone types in the golfcourseyard.com, they'll see this meta site here where they can admin log in. I get rid of that as soon as I can. So let's go back over here. For now, the first thing we're going to do is change the theme, just to show you how. You can pick from one of these themes. It comes with this particular version of WordPress comes with 2012, 2013, 2014, or you can add a new theme. I've used the 2012 before. I like it, it's alright. But we're going to search for an installed theme, and we're going to use one. And this will load up default themes from WordPress.org, which is where this software came from. WordPress.org provides software, plugin, well, they host it, people provide various themes and whatnot so that you can use them for free. You can get a paid theme. At this point, I have yet to do that. Okay, we'll do it the other way. It worked the last time I tried this. I don't know why it's not. In any case, if you click on Add New or Install Themes, if you want, you can go through and find themes that are based on your choice of colors, how many columns you want, the layouts, the features. This particular one that I'm getting, Asteroid, or is it Asteroids with an S? In any case, I had already used those features when I went looking for it, and of the themes and product, I really like this one. Anyway, it's as simple as, if you want, you can get the details on it, you can preview it, and here's your, and from here you can install it or close it, or you can, if you don't do any of that, you can just install now. I'll give it a second. Okay, it hasn't successfully installed, so you can do a live preview. At this point it's installed on your blog, but if you come here and refresh, it hasn't changed anything on your blog. Okay, it's just there for you to use. So what you need to do is click on Activate, and that makes it the theme that's currently in use. My computer and internet connection run a little slow, so I apologize for the extra pauses. Anyway, so as you can see, it's now the active one. You can do a certain amount of customization. You can do the widgets, the menus. Some themes give you some extra options here: the header, the background, and the editor. Now, the editor I never use. It lets you actually go in to the various PHP things. If you know PHP programming or CSS or things, you can go in here and make changes. Have a backup copy. I used to do programming, and I can tell you some stories of what happened when you didn't have a backup copy and you messed something up. Anyway, so we click on refresh, and now you can see Have Yourself a Golf Course Yard now has this. What I like about this, one of the things I like about this is, if you have 2 or 3 posts and you're not sending them to a static page, is your next post will come down here and it'll look just like this. It'll show the category, which we haven't created. It'll show the title. It'll let you on, if you want to actually go to the post itself, you can click on this, otherwise it has that little blurb. Still has that meta, which we're going to take care of here in a minute. And what you can do to the themes kind of changes from theme to theme. So site title and tagline, which I did not. I created the site title, but not a tagline. It's just another WordPress site. So we're going to select all, and we're going to, let's see. As you can tell, I didn't really think too much about this, but that's okay. That's just me. Tagline: a blog for lawn, yard, lawns, yards, and gardening. You can display the header text or not. Now, this has not gone live. Let's see, where's my mouse? There you are. See, it's still the same. And it's going to stay that way until you click on Save and Publish. Hang on just a second. I actually have a different monitor that I use off to the side here, and I'm usually sitting in front of that, and I've got a laptop and I've got a keyboard and mouse plugged into it. So I moved over here for the sake of the webcam, so it wasn't coming more at the side of my face, but I have the screen on and it's very distracting, so I it catches my eye and I keep looking over there. Can't help that. Anyway, at this point, we're going to leave that on. Now if you want, you can change the colors. You got the background color and the header text color. You can change it to, and if you wait a minute, it'll give you kind of a preview. Actually, kind of like that. The background color. See what that does. You don't have to change anything. I often don't. If you have a background image, you can put it here with your options. They're pretty self-explanatory. If you need, you can send me an email and I'll kind of help you through it. Front page display option. Now this setting is also under your general settings for your WordPress blog, so you don't have to change it here. When a person types in your URL, in this case golfcourseyard.com, you can have it go to your latest posts, so it'll show the last few posts you've done, or a static page, so they'll see the same page every time. And because of what I do, I have it on the latest post. I've had static pages before. It's really a personal preference, and partially depending on what it is you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and save and publish, since I did actually make a couple of changes that they're okay. Anyway, it says saved, so we go to close. And anyway, I'm going to end this video here. That's not the end of the video series, but I'm trying to make little short videos, and so at this point you're up and running. What I would do at this point, if it were me, and it is I would go through and I'd get rid of the default. Actually, we'll just do that right now. We'll get rid of it here. Posts, pages. It has a sample page. I like to get rid of them. You don't have to. That's up to you. And it should have gotten rid of the comments. Yeah, it got rid of the comments as soon as I got rid of that. If you go to installed plugins, I get rid of this one. And this is just preference. Hello Dolly. It puts a little phrase up in here from the screenplay Hello Dolly, this little inspirational quotes and stuff. I don't use this at all, so I'm getting rid of it. First you deactivate it, and then you can delete it. Anyway, again, at this point you are ready to go. So anything else I do from here are good things to do, not absolutely required, but if you want to, I'm going to set it up in ways that makes it a little easier for people to find and for SEO and things like that. So it's up to you whether to continue watching or not, but in any case, I will see you in the next video.